What's up, family? Trail here, and happy Valentine's Day to all of the women out there except for the men. Today, a lot of money will be spent on chocolates, flowers that die in 4 to 6 days, and balloons, although there is a helium shortage that may affect some of you out there in current states. But overall, hey, your loved ones may make you happy today, and that is a great thing. So anyways, happy Valentine's Day to you. Today we have some breaking news stories that have happened over the last 24 hours. We had another mass shooting at a university in Michigan. We also are seeing pressure for the Biden administration to address the nation on these unidentified flying objects that keep getting shot down. And we just received an update from China where they are blaming the United States, which could cause some serious confrontation. I've got the details to share with you in a moment, but first, you already know what to do. Make sure that you're subscribed to the channel, as well as hit the like button for the YouTube algorithm. Now let's go ahead and start with the video. Hey guys, starting off with a little bit of an update in regards to that earthquake that happened in Turkey as well as Syria. The death tolls is now topping at around 35,000 people. Again, guys, we were not expecting this to happen. However, considering what is going on there, yes, guys, we could see as much as 40,000 by the end of this week. Now, I will go ahead and update you guys on there is a current investigation out with some particular contractors that were participating in building several of the buildings in the Turkish areas, in which they are thinking that these particular contractors did something specific that is pretty much causing these buildings to collapse, which is pretty much increasing the death tolls by thousands of individuals. But anyways, there is a current investigation going on right now, and they haven't let us on to any updated information in regards to this, but they are looking at specific contractors in regards to these specific buildings that have ended up collapsing. Apparently, they are all tied together. So anyways, guys, I just wanted to give you an update on that information and continue to keep those in your prayers. Now, also, guys, in regards to the deaths that we are seeing, these staggering numbers of around 35,000, I know I keep bringing a new update every single day, but the question is, guys, do we end up getting numb to this information, especially as we continue to see the same information replay over and over every single day? Does it cause Americans typically to get numb to this information? I know I am guilty myself because it has happened in the past, such as when the pandemic actually started and we started to see those deaths increase over time with the pandemic and COVID-19. And this thing right here, guys, is particularly sort of the same thing as well. So I want to remind you guys, do not get numb of this information. If you can, donate $1, $3, $5, any amount of money that you can to these different organizations that are reputable, that are definitely going to be making sure that the money directly goes in the efforts towards the rebuilding and the workers and collecting of these deaths in Turkey directly, guys. If you can look that information up online. Make sure that you do not get scammed by these other companies that are creating themselves to potentially steal your money. But anyways, guys, keep them in your prayers in the meantime. Moving on, guys, we did have a mass shooting that happened on Monday at the Michigan State University, in which 3 individuals are now pronounced dead, and at least 5 individuals have been wounded in this mass shooting. Also, I believe that there were some police officers that was also wounded in this particular mass shooting. It says right here that 3 people were killed in Monday night's mass shooting at Michigan State University. According to the police, have confirmed this information on their social media accounts. The department said that there are 3 confirmed fatalities. This is in addition to the 5 victims who have been transported directly to the hospital. Now, all campus activities are canceled for the next 48 hours, including athletics, classes, and all campus-related activities, according to the department at the university. They did put out a statement and said, look, please do not come to campus tomorrow. Yes, guys, I repeat, if you know somebody that goes to this particular university or any nearby universities, you definitely want to be mindful of this information that is going on right now, because the mass shooter is still on the run. And yes, guys, police are swarming different different areas trying to find this particular shooter because they consider him to be very dangerous, or her very dangerous. We don't know necessarily who it is, but guys, this particular person is still on the run, and obviously they could potentially do more damage as well. But anyways, guys, they also said that another shooting took place at a student union where additional people were shot as well. So again, guys, it was not just at one specific place at the university. There were 2 different places that was involved in this particular shooting. I believe that the gunman potentially shot at one specific place and then ran off and then ended up shooting at another place. Could be this particular student union. But anyways, guys, they are saying that the police department is seeking one suspect, which is a black male, shorter in stature and wearing red shoes, which is very odd to be performing a mass shooting and wearing some highly red shoes like Rihanna did during the Super Bowl. So anyways, guys, be on the lookout for that. They're also saying that he is wearing some jeans, jean jacket, and a baseball cap. So anyways, guys, be on the lookout for that if you are in the Michigan area. In other news, we did get information from lawmakers on Capitol Hill in which they are now demanding that the Biden administration, that he address the nation in regards to these unidentified flying objects, or better known as UFOs. So far, guys, we have had pretty much 4 over the last 8 days or so, and pretty much 3 of them or 4 of them have all been shot down. And lawmakers are saying that, look, the American people, they have questions, and President Biden, you need to go ahead and address this. You need to jump ahead of this and go ahead and let the American people know what we know in regards to these particular objects that have been shot down in the air. So again, guys, so far, President Biden has not acknowledged this particular demand from lawmakers, and President Biden has not said whether or not he is going to brief the American people on this information as of yet. Hopefully, we will get that sometime this week if possible. But again, lawmakers are pressing the issue, saying that, look, we have got to do something about this. The American people are scared. They are worried about this, especially as the tensions continue to heat up in between the United States and Russia and the United States and China. The American people want to know. They want to have some information in regards to what these particular unidentified objects were. And once they were shot down and we recovered them, what did we learn? But again, we haven't heard any information as of yet. But I will say there is some good news, guys, because as of today, guys, senators on Capitol Hill are expected to get their own classified briefing on the unidentified object that have been shot down over the weekend. And we can see right here from the Senate Majority Leader Chuck Schumer, in which it says that, look, senators will receive a classified briefing at 10 o'clock today, Eastern Standard Time, on the 3 unidentified objects that were shot down by the United States military over Alaska, Canada, and Lake Huron in the recent days, after lawmakers expressed frustration over a lack of information coming from the Biden administration. Now, the all senators briefing follows a classified briefing they received last week from the senior administration officials about the Chinese surveillance balloon that floated across the United States before getting shot down off the coast of South Carolina. But Senate Majority Leader Chuck Schumer announced the scheduled briefing shortly after the chamber came into session on Monday. Senators will also receive a briefing on the rising threat posed by China coming this Wednesday as well. He said in a statement that, look, I have scheduled for senators to receive a briefing tomorrow on what we know and do not know about these unidentified objects that are coming from and what they pose as a threat, if any, they pose to the United States, he said. Lawmakers still don't know where the unidentified objects were shot down on Friday, Saturday, and Sunday came from, or who actually launched them, but they are hoping that some of the data that was retrieved from these particular objects does give us some intel on that particular information. So again, guys, we'll just have to see what comes out from this particular briefing and whether or not any of the information gets leaked to the American people. Hopefully they just come out and state exactly what they can actually tell us. I know some of the stuff has to stay classified and confidential, but they have to at least come out and tell us some information on these unidentified objects because we want to know whether or not ET was on them. Yes, guys, we want to know whether ET was on them or whether my old friend Alf was on these unidentified objects, guys. But anyways, guys, what do you think about this? What do you think about these unidentified objects, these UFOs flying between 20,000 feet and 40,000 feet? Do you think that there were aliens on board of these? Do you think that they were unmanned like the United States told the American people? What do you think about this, guys? I know a lot of Americans have questions. I have questions myself. I'm sure you have questions, and we demand to know this information. But yes, guys, the American people want to know, and we hope that these particular unmanned objects that were shot down, we are hoping that they don't have anything to do with China. I pretty much hope that it only has to do with aliens trying to get into the United States. But anyways, guys, let me know what you think about this, and I would love to get your take or your perspective on these unidentified objects carrying aliens. But anyways, last but not least, we do have to talk about an issue where President Biden participated in something that the former President Donald Trump has done for years, which is pretty much go up to someone's face and tell them, "You're fired." Yes, guys, President Biden had to go ahead and fire the architect of the Capitol after several calls for his resignation, and apparently he did not resign. Yes, guys, it says that President Joe Biden fired the architect of the Capitol, J. Brett Blanton, on Monday following some allegations that he misused government resources and was not physically present on the Capitol grounds during the January 6th riot on Capitol Hill. Now, Biden terminated Blanton amid bipartisan calls for his firing or resignation, including from the House Speaker Kevin McCarthy earlier on Monday. And we did hear from President Biden or the White House, in which he said that, look, after doing our due diligence, the architect of the Capitol was terminated at the president's direction, according to the White House official. So anyways, guys, that is just some unique information in regards to the riot on Capitol Hill. Apparently, this particular architect ended up giving some information, some documents, the drawings of the building of Capitol Hill, which pretty much gave those individuals who stormed the Capitol on January the 6th. So that is definitely against government rules, government regulations, and policies, if you will. And obviously, he deserves to be fired on the spot by President Biden. "You're fired," Trump said. But anyways, guys, hey, that's all the information I have today, and I hope all this information was helpful to you. Well, anyways, guys, hey, that's all we have for you today, but feel free to check out some of the items down below because it is a great way for you to be able to support this channel at totally zero cost to you. Also, you can receive that Amazon Prime membership for free for 30 days if you are interested. If so, those links will be down below. But anyways, if you enjoyed today's content and you want to see more, go ahead, subscribe to the channel. It's totally free. And if you like today's video, then go ahead and hit the like button for us. It really helps out this channel, as well as it tells YouTube to share this video with others. But anyways, hey, I appreciate you guys stopping by and watching, and I hope to see you on the next video. Peace.